He wants to know why we walk.
Why we walk?
Why do we walk? For who?
For who?
What team do we walk for? What team?
What?
Team who?
Team Cat.
Team Cat.
My name is Suzette Martinez, and I'm the Executive Director for Autism Speaks Southern California chapter. Autism Speaks is the leading science, research, and advocacy organization in the world. We primarily fund research, science, and advocacy efforts across the United States, as well as raise funds over about $570 million over the past 10 years for autism research, family services, and grants across the United States. So autism, if you think about it in the scientific terms, is a behavioral and neurological disorder that affects about 1 in 68 American children across the United States.
Este es Julian Cano y Cristian Cano. Mis hijos son high functioning, quiere decir que pueden están en clases especiales, pero están en el mismo nivel como de los niños su edad en su escuela.
Please join me and my team at your local Autism Speak Walk. Yay!
This is to help people understand and to get more research done to help our children.
Autism is known as a variety of things. It's a spectrum disorder. So there's low functioning and there's high functioning. My niece is high functioning. She was very fortunate to have had early intervention, which is one of the major reasons why we do the April 2nd Autism Speaks Walk, is to raise awareness, right? For so many families, these little intuitions, these little things, they know something's wrong, but they're not quite sure what it is. And the Autism Speaks Walk is a place where they can go to be with other families that have dealt with the same things. They can find resources. We have about 100, over 100, sometimes 150 resource care vendors, from anything from regional centers, special needs attorneys, dentists. A variety of resources are at this walk that kind of help families guide and navigate the system.
Son bien inteligentes los niños. Nomás porque no hablan mucho, la gente piensa que no entienden o no saben, pero ellos sí saben.
Because kids like Ashley need all the help that they can get.
She's our little angel, and she's nonverbal at this point, but we're hoping that the more money we raise and the more awareness we can raise, that someday we can help Kaylee and everybody like her.
The walk is April 2nd at the Pasadena Rose Bowl. And get there early. It starts at 8 a.m. We're expecting between 50 and 55,000 people. So it is a massive walk. It's the largest in the nation. So try and get there early because parking can be a little bit of a hassle. But know that it's a family affair, and we're going to raise about $1.9 million this year. And that comes directly back into our community through science research, through advocacy efforts. We've funded insurance reform, which 10 years ago, 5 years ago, insurance agencies or medical insurance, healthcare didn't cover autism, certain therapies that work for our families. So we kind of launched this advocacy effort to fund to change that for families because it's so important.